Hi, everyone, and welcome to Leaf Rants. The Leafs win 4-1 against the Florida Panthers, and been on a roll the past couple games. I know it's early. They've played like crap the entire season and have had 2 good games, but there's going to be something to build on. And one more thing I want to talk about is the third line. Oh, my God. Dakota Joshua, who has not been good at all for the Leafs this season, got healthy scratched and then came back and has scored in both games that he's been back. Nick Waugh, coming back from injury, has just been pure amazing defensively and offensively. And then Bobby McMahon, he really adds speed to that line. But the defense, oof, are they bad. The first line, Morgan Riley and OEL, like that. Offensively, amazing. Defensively, but OEL's been solid this season. 9-game point streak. Ended tonight. He didn't get a point. Would have been nice to see him get 10. He's been amazing. And then the second line, McCabe and Stetcher. Jake McCabe, amazing. Troy Stetcher, are we sure this is Troy Stetcher and not just budget Cale Makar? He's been awesome. 4 points in his last 3 games as a Leaf. Nasty. And then the third defensive pairing of Ben and Myers. Now, Myers made it into this game because he's a right-handed shot, and he wasn't bad. And that's the best you can ask for from Philip Myers at this point this season, is that he wasn't really noticeable out there. He made a couple good plays, but overall, he was just out there, kind of a little cardio guy. I don't think he played that much. Played 12 minutes, 55 seconds, so under 13. At least the closest to that was 14 minutes by Benoit, and then the closest to that was 20:33 for Morgan Riley and OEL, the exact same time for both. Troy Stetcher played 24 and a half minutes tonight. Second most, 1 second less than Jake McCabe. That's insane. We claimed this guy off waivers from Edmonton. No one wanted him. Or I guess we're pretty high on the waiver wire, eh? But going in tonight, we get some more clarity on Brandon Carlo. He's going to be out for a while. Might require surgery. Craig Berube said, yeah, maybe. Who knows? Being so nonchalant about it, I don't understand that at all. But anyways, we've been yapping a lot. Let's break down the game. First period, Jake McCabe takes the puck off the goal line. It gets behind Wall, and he saves it. It's 0-0. Then Troy Stetcher, who told Easton Nick Robertson before the game he was going to score, and he does. Says people that he will before every game, and why he does it, he's got to fake it till he makes it. Well, puts the Leafs on the board. It looked like it was tipped by Nick Waugh, but it wasn't. Just cleanly beats Bobrovsky, which is crazy when you watched how Bobrovsky did play tonight. Then Troy Stetcher again flips it up to Dakota Joshua, who gets it to McMahon, gets it back to Joshua, and pure filth from him on that play. Leafs are up 2-0 in the first. They didn't start the period off the best, but man, did they close it out good, and they get to go to that intermission up 2-0. Then, in the second, Matthew Knies, breakaway early, highlight-worthy chance for him, just can't tuck it in. Bobrovsky's left leg comes out to steal it. What a save by him. What a chance for Matthew Knies. Then, Tavares gets a rebound right in front of the net off of a Simone Benoit shot, and Bobrovsky snags it with the glove. I don't know how he got that one. Somehow this game is still only 2-0. What was so different about the Leafs tonight compared to how they've been all season is tonight they were moving the puck a lot quicker, especially off of their opponent's errors. When Florida would turn that puck over, the Leafs were on it. Same thing against Pittsburgh. And that's what teams have been doing to us recently. They've been forcing us into these bad areas to make mistakes, and when we do, they capitalize on them. Good to see the Leafs finally switching that around. And Austin Matthews ran out of room as he shoots it off the side of the net, but he had a good look. Knies chipped it up. Matthews skating to the open puck, beats his man there, gets a good chance, and it's still 2-0. Bobrovsky, hate the Panthers. Absolutely hate them. Then, Leafs to the power play. They send out the 5-forward unit. Then Reinhart cuts the lead in half because, yeah, you're running a 5-forward unit. Now, yeah, the Leafs down defensively and had 3 guys covering one Florida Panther in the corner. But my question is, why did Matthew Knies jump into that? Like, I love Matthew. Matthew Knies is an amazing player. I'm glad the Leafs have him. Big body. What are you doing? There's 3 guys on one Panther. Your job is to cover Reinhart. 57 goal scorer, 2 seasons ago? Can't leave that guy wide open. Pays for it. And just like that, the lead is cut in half. And everything that we've been feeling, all of this, Leafs are playing well. Kind of fades, realizes a 1-goal game, and the Leafs are playing against the Florida Panthers in Florida. They've had one win in their past 7 games in Florida, including the playoffs. Like, what? 2-1 after one. Leafs are clearly the better team other than that power play. They came out and they recovered well after. And you go into the second period, still up, playing impressive hockey. Shots after the first were 11-11. Shots in the second, 9-9. And it's not really until the third that this game kind of opens up a little bit for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, obviously, they've been capitalizing on basically everything to go for them tonight. But in the third period, Florida gets their power play. Joshua to the box. Bad call. Like, Joshua, I forget who he was going against, but they were both pulling each other down. I understand, though. Leafs have had a couple power plays. When do we even get power plays? Am I right? Yeah. Tough. They did good. Matthews and Waugh on a shorthanded 2-on-1. Gets it over. Matthews gets it over to Waugh. Robbed by yet again. Just why? Stop it, please. At that point, if the Leafs would have lost this game because of Bobrovsky, that's probably it. Florida is not a very good team this season either. I didn't realize it. They're tied with the Leafs for 27th in the league. It's bad. Have a game in hand, but tonight being down 2 points, the Leafs aren't last in the conference. Round of applause. That's what we all thought was going to be a big celebration 25 games into the season, right? They wouldn't be second. They wouldn't be last in the conference. They'd be second last. Yeah, but anyways, good game tonight. That's not the point. They kill it off, and then McMahon to the breakaway gets just absolutely shut down point blank by Bobrovsky. No chance there. Then Scott Laughton in front of the net gets his first point and first goal of the season. 3-1. Good work by Robertson to get in, create that chance. Good work by Laughton. That's got to feel good. The bottom 6 these past couple games have outperformed. Even the big guys. Nylander doesn't look completely healthy. I'll give him that. Matthews, I thought Matthews had a pretty good game tonight. That second period, he dominated play. He was in there shot after shot, getting good chances, just couldn't tuck it in. He was mad about it. You can see him on the bench grabbing the iPad, looking at it for better looks. But that bottom 6, everyone thought what the Leafs need to get him out of this trouble is Austin Matthews. And they do. They need Nylander. They need these guys to be their big guys, right? It's a team sport. So even if you just have Austin Matthews on fire and the rest of your team is buns, you're not going to do good. One of the things that I think made this team better is moving Max Domi away from center. That was a horrible idea. Never do that again, Craig. What are you doing? There's so many more people on this team and just in the system, on the Marlies, that I would rather play center than Max Domi ever again. I'm being serious. Don't try it. Play him on Matthews' wing, and that is completely it. The Leafs get another power play chance after, and they send out a 2D-man power play. I just thought that was funny. They're done with the 5-forward unit because they got stung immediately. And then Matthews chips it up to Tavares, who gets the empty net goal. 4-1. What a win by the Buds. Absolute win. They dominated Florida everywhere tonight. Shots 30-27. Face-off percentage 72.2 to 27.8 for the Leafs. They won 39 out of 54 draws tonight. They played great. You need to buff this. You just have to build off this confidence. You're up. You won 7-2 against Pittsburgh. You won 4-1 against Florida. You've scored the first goal in your last 3 games, happened to be on your first shot, and all 3 were by defensemen. I think it was Riley, then OEL, and now Stetcher. Insane, but you got to build off this. This could be a point in the season for you. Troy Stetcher, absolute. Keep him with McCabe until Tanev's back, honestly. Even if it's Tanev back, I'd rather get, Philip Myers out. Keep Stetcher with me until Tanev and Carlo are both back. Then you can mess with it however you want. I don't really care. But he's earned it. He genuinely has. Dakota Joshua arriving in time for Christmas. Good little early present for him and the Leafs. Third line, productively take that as you wish. Nick Waugh absolutely robbed. Same with multiple Leafs. Nyes, Matthews. Sergei Bobrovsky was amazing. So was Joseph Woll. Brick Wall again tonight. Wall stops 26 of 27. Has a .963 save percentage tonight. He's your starter. Every year in the playoffs, it seems like we go into it with a different guy as the starter. They get injured. They don't play good. And then you have to call Joseph Woll in, and he is solid until you guys inevitably lose because you didn't put him in before. How about instead this season we just put Joseph Woll in? Maybe no one's ever thought about that before. It's a good idea. They should definitely check that out. They played with purpose. They forechecked hard. They had a confident win. This is what you need. This is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, where have you been? Last thing that I want to end with is also about Troy Stecher, because he's just been amazing. From Matthews fan on Twitter, Troy Stecher, since he became a Leaf on November 18th, has crushed his minutes. From November 18th to December 2nd, he leads all NHL defensemen, all of them, on all 32 teams in the league, all of them, in high danger chances for percentage, high danger chances against, high danger chances for, 20. Keep him out there. McCabe on his strong side is clearly so much better too. I don't know if we keep putting him on the right. I guess just because he's your most solid defenseman. But I don't know. Troy's has been an absolute steal. And Leafs are laughing in Edmonton's face. It's funny because usually when Edmonton takes our old scraps, they never work out. Except for Hyman. I really miss him. But Jack Campbell, that didn't work out for him, right? Good to see it going in favor for the Leafs the other way now. But anyways, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. If you like, please click like. If you really liked it, clicking subscribe always makes me feel pretty good. Thank you very much. Hope to see you in the. Let's hope they build off this. That third line of